Hello, welcome to Zatu Games. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Roll and Write 7 Bridges. We'll have a quick look at how the game plays and then I'll tell you what I thought. Seven Bridges is a dice drafting game, so the dice will be rolled and then you will choose dice depending on the player count in order, and then you will use them on your map. When you pick a die, you must be able to add it to an existing line that you've already drawn, and you can't draw on the footpaths, which are the dotted ones there, unless you've unlocked that skill. When you go past buildings, which are these little letters, you can choose skills to use, which can be reserved use or immediate use ones that give you extra things you can do and allow you to write on the footpaths. Whenever you visit a landmark, you tick it off on this little scale bar down here, and it gives you an increasing amount of points at the end potentially, and the same whenever you cross a bridge. Every bridge you cross is important because it lets you score these at the end, and you will choose which ones you want to score depending on how many bridges you crossed. You score for your biggest closed loop of paths, your amount of bridges that you've crossed on this, your scale from your landmarks, your buildings, number that you've counted, which means that you've gone past them, your trees, number counted, which means you've enclosed them, your map square, grid coordinates, and your drafting usage bonus. At the end of the game, the player with the biggest score is the winner. Seven Bridges is a roll and write route building game that reminds me a lot of Railroad Inc. You are rolling the dice and often using these lines to make paths or roads throughout the city, and you're trying to do very specific things: visit landmarks, cross bridges, have a nice walk that takes in the sights is the theme. And it is a heavier roll and write, so much so that I have to be honest, for me this didn't click amazingly well. I think for me the biggest problem was the rulebook. I've struggled to understand some of the rules about when I could cross out a landmark and how some of the lines worked, and that really then soured the rest of the experience. However, I do think that for people looking for a heavier roll and write, there will be a lot to like here. There is the scoring is really has all the marks of being kind of that complexity of scoring where you have to think about it and what do you want to prioritise, and you're only going to be able to score so many depending on how many bridges you cross. You're only going to be able to score as many different categories as the bridges you cross, so you kind of you need to keep an eye on that as well. And again, for me, given the state of the rules and how much there was to concentrate on scoring, it just never clicked for me, and that might be a problem with me as much as it could be a problem with the game. I know a lot of people who love this game and think it's brilliant, so I tend to think it's a problem with me. Usually is, let's be honest. Component wise, I think it's really nice. These wooden dice are nice. They're light, but they still feel solid, you know, so there's a tactility to them that is nice. There is loads of these. You're never going to run out of pads there was only one city, obviously, because there's 7 bridges. It'd be perhaps nice to have an imaginary one as well on the back, but they are double-sided and all the information is on the sheet, and it looks like it's done to look like a map as well, so that's really nice. They give you stuff like a toilet roll holder for your pencils, and the pencils all come in different colours, so there's 5 different colours there. So the packaging is really, really nice. You even get an eraser. So yeah, I really think it's one of those cases where kind of objectively it's not a bad game, it's just not the game for me. Like, I struggle enough with I don't know why I play heavy Euro games, but when it comes to roll and write, perhaps I'm not looking for something that's heavy and deep. I just want to have a light time. But there will be people who this genre they absolutely love, they want something next level, then Seven Bridges is definitely something that you should check out. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Don't know why I did that. Now I can't stop and the whole table's wobbling. Thanks for watching another Zatu video. Do remember to hit like and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. If you want more content from us, we are also on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram and TikTok. We stream live on Twitch on Mondays lunchtimes from 12 PM. That's a solo board game. And we stream live from 9 PM on Fridays playing some video games. On Wednesdays from 8 PM on Facebook is our weekly live show. Thanks again for watching and we'll see you again next time.